Good evening, everyone. Welcome to your nighttime meditation and chakra clearing. All you need to do is lie back. Feel free to take the next 60 seconds if you like to get up and brush your teeth or set your alarm for work tomorrow. If you have to work, I know tomorrow is Saturday, but some people do have to work on Saturdays. And if you do, I'm sorry that you do. I'm lighting a beautiful fresh piece of sustainably harvested Palo Santo. There will be no video for this as usual. All right, now I'm looking at a large flame and I'm blowing it out. And now there's beautiful white smoke surrounding you, clearing your area, giving you a nice peaceful feeling. And me too. You are protected always. Let go of things that you cannot change. Don't worry about releasing people. The right ones will always stay. Big changes are coming. Aquarius, let's start with your root chakra. I want you to start picturing the color ruby red. And if you find it hard to picture color, picture being stopped at a traffic light and it's red. There's red. Now I want you to picture the area of your body near the base of your spine. And I want you to picture a red, beautiful ruby red stoplight there and allow it to grow out so that it's as wide as your hips, okay? Now I want you to start turning it in a counterclockwise direction so that it starts to spin like a fan. Sorry, guys. Allow this fan to start to spin, turn in a counterclockwise direction, just like you're turning on a fan. And as the fan blades begin to spin, any dark spots that might have been on your chakra area are just flicked off just by the force of momentum. And now your whole root chakra area is a beautiful, uniform, ruby, deep dark red, churning in a counterclockwise direction, pulling money and security toward you. And I want you literally, as you're lying there right now, just fake a smile first. Do a fake smile, okay? Now, turn it into a real smile. Are we still faking? It's okay. But just know that you're in your bed right now. There is a roof over your head. We're not freezing cold outside. And we are protected. We are secure. I just want you to picture for a moment, just like we did last night, standing on the ground outside. Pretend that it's summer and you have your bare feet on the grass. And just picture some roots of your own extending out through the bottoms of your feet, growing into the earth and gripping the earth so that you're literally anchored very, very securely to the earth, so that if someone were to pick up the earth and shake it, you wouldn't budge. You would be connected to the earth. You are grounded. And people's respect for you is beginning to grow. You are respected and grounded, safe and secure, and money is coming your way. More money. Twin flame journey just popped up. You are being upgraded right now. And the next message is, it's time to try something new. So on that note, let's move up to your sacral chakra. You're doing really well, by the way. Just imagine we already have one chakra cleared. Here you are on a Friday night clearing your chakras. This is wonderful. What a wonderful, productive exercise you're doing. So I'm going to go back to this image that I had last night of myself and somebody named Keisha in a desert. And we were in one of those deserts that is very hot during the day and very, very cold in the nighttime. But Keisha has a box of matches. And somehow she's brought some firewood. I don't know where she got it. And she's going to build a fire because I'm freezing. So she lights a match. She has some kind of bark from the wood there. And the wood arranged just so. And she builds a robust, roaring fire. And the heat coming from it is just incredible. And there are little sparks flying off it. And then we begin to stare into the fire. And we're just kind of mesmerized by it. Excuse me. It's a warm orange amber glow. Just like the color of a very, very ripe orange. Or a pumpkin. Or a squash. Or an orange crayon. Or the inside of a melon. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to look at it. It is equidistant between your hip bones. So if you were to take your two fingers and put one on each, or one hand on each hip bone, and then move your hands toward each other at the same speed, you would hit the very center between your two hips. And it's in that area that your sacral chakra is. So I want you to picture that as being like a fire. Picture the color, being mesmerized by that color. Now turn that fire into a fire fan and spin that in the same direction as your root chakra, a counterclockwise direction. Now just look at those two chakras and get them spinning at the same rate for a moment. Excellent. Now before we move on, I want you to think of one thing that you really love to do. Let's take about 10 seconds. It doesn't have to be, you're addicted to it or anything, but just something that you can get lost in. Maybe it's studying, maybe it's reading, maybe it's a video game, maybe it's a sport, skiing, cross-country skiing, sewing, cross-stitching, playing piano or playing your violin or your oboe or any other kind of instrument, a flute, writing music, doing up things on YouTube, anything. As long as you can get lost in it. Now you've just cleared your sacral chakra. It's the passion center. Excuse me. You are learning valuable soul lessons right now with whatever you're going through in your life. I'm seeing the number 444 again for you, which means you are being guided by your angels and spirit guides. This is a funny one. If nothing changes, nothing changes. My brother used to say that to me all the time. Wherever you go, there you are. All right, so let's move up to the solar plexus chakra. I call this the mini sun. You know, when you look up at the sun, well, you shouldn't really do it. If it's a sunny day out, we shouldn't do it anyway because there's all sorts of UVA rays that come down that can damage your sight if you stare right into the sun. And what's going to happen with you guys if you keep clearing your chakras is people are going to notice a glow around you. So you will notice this soon if you haven't noticed it already. If you keep clearing your chakras like this, you'll be out in public somewhere and you'll notice that people would start to stare at you and they'll just look back and you'll think, do I have something on my face? Or, you know, did my blouse all of a sudden come open? Why is everybody staring at me? But no, what it is your glow literally is catching their eye and it actually feels good to look at you. And that's your light is shining. They may not be able to see it, but it's something that the 5 senses do pick up on. The other thing you'll start noticing is that animals will be all over you. If you go into your friend's house, you might have a cat that never ever comes out of its room, and suddenly it might come out, and your friend will say, "What? I just saw 1222, by the way." Your friend might say, "That's weird. That cat never comes out of its room." But it's because of your energy. It's because of your chakra clearing. Or you might see a dog that doesn't normally get into a defenseless position. They might roll over on their back for you. That means you've done a good job clearing your chakras. Don't spend your time worrying about things that haven't even happened and might not even happen. Be mindful of your thoughts. All that means is just to keep it requires discipline to dismiss negative thoughts, but you can do it. Just say next. The late Wayne Dyer, he's passed away, God rest his soul. Actually, I don't think his soul is resting. I think it's very active. But anyway, he used to say his little trick for getting rid of negative thoughts was just one word, next. But one of the things that he said was that you have to get into a habit of disciplining yourself to dismiss the negative thought. It takes a little bit of effort, right? Not a lot. All right, so let's, before we leave the solar plexus chakra, your miniature sun, where is it? It's right between your rib cage, sort of at the top of your stomach. So let it glow out very brightly. And now turn it in the same direction that your sacral chakra and your root chakra are turning in, counterclockwise. Awesome. Notice how it's starting to look like a little machine, you know, with these things that turn. Be mindful of your thoughts. Time to release negativity. I forgot. Let's do one breath, okay? Before we do this breath, are you getting sleepy? You are getting very, very sleepy. As we go throughout this meditation, you'll do your best to follow along, but after a while, you'll begin to fall into stage 1 of your sleep. Your brain will fall into a theta wave, a very restful frequency. You're getting very, very sleepy. Blessings are coming. Believe. Let's empty our lungs. Empty them. Fill them up. Hold your breath for 5,000, 4,000, 3,000, 2,001, and exhale. Go back to your normal breathing. Allow it to all unfold naturally. Don't choose someone who isn't choosing you. Time heals almost everything. Give it time. Trust in your own intuition. Time to be yourself. It will all work out. Relax and breathe. 1717. That's the star. Now let's move up to our baby blue throat chakra. Let's turn this this chakra counterclockwise as well. Beautiful baby blue color. And I want you just to picture my lips and my teeth moving as I'm saying this. This is the chakra. When you have this chakra open, it allows you to speak up and say things that ought to be said. Sometimes they're not ooey and gooey. When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. You are perfect just the way you are. Do something you are passionate about. That's interesting. That one, too bad that one didn't come up when we were doing your sacral chakra, because that's a perfect mantra for the sacral chakra. If it doesn't challenge you, it won't change you. That's a good one. You know, it's interesting because it just goes to show that, you know, if you think that you have trouble in your life, if you think that you've made mistakes, it's probably because you're living your life and you're taking necessary risks. There isn't any foolproof way of living a life free of mistakes, and nobody's done it. And what the heck is a mistake after all? That's somebody's definition of a mistake, you know. It's funny, I just heard someone burping their horn and I have no idea where that would have come from. I'm in a very isolated place right now. Alright, so where were we? Are you getting sleepy? You're getting very, very sleepy, and your brain is so relaxed and so happy. The cells in your body are happy. They're so happy to be in your body. And you know, the cells that are in your body and the organs that are in your body, they're lucky. Because here you are honoring your body by doing this meditation. And I know, don't think, oh, well, only if she knew that I had a piece of cheesecake earlier or a glass of wine or something. Don't worry about it. Or a cigarette. Do not worry about it. Okay? Because your body is meant, it's built to be tough. There's lysosomes, like we were talking about, little poison centers in every cell. It has a little sac-a-pack where it deals with the most poisonous things ever. All right? So, no worries. Now, let's move up to the intuition chakra, or sometimes they call it the pineal gland or the third eye chakra. It is actually there that this center, this energy center. So what I'd like you to do is inside your head, I want you to picture a miniature earth. Now spin it really, really fast. And little sparks are just going to fly right off it. And I always say, you know, when the delivery guy comes and with a package that's come from far away, sometimes they hand you this little pen, but it's not really a pen. Then they hand you their cellular phone, and you have to make a little mark, your initials, acknowledging that you received the package. Well, that little pen, if you could picture yourself with that pen drawing an eyelid perpendicular from your two eyes, perpendicular to your face at a 90-degree angle. And then you can draw a little, it's all almost like an eyelid, and go ahead and draw little eyelashes on it. And now open the third eye. This allows you to see the future. So if you were wishing for a brand new car, and you see a brand new car like the one you were wishing for, that's a message from Spirit telling you that car is coming to you. Okay? So it's always good news when you, even when you see other people with things that you want. It's wonderful news because it's a message from your intuition chakra telling you that it's coming to you. You're getting very sleepy now. You're getting very sleepy. And you're going to have a very restful sleep tonight. And you're going to go into a wonderful, decadent, lucid dream. You're going to dream about something very enjoyable. Everything will make sense in time. You are not a victim. You got this. Oh, guys, you would laugh your heads off if you saw this right now. I'm going to lift up the camera for 1 second so you can see this. Time to balance your chakras. No joke. So the little message that I was just looking at, if your eyes are closed, the screen is black again, okay? It's just too bright right where I am right now. It's because I'm trying to read. Time to balance your chakras, and this is exactly what we're doing. All right, on that note, let's go up to our crown chakra. Can you believe that we're at the last chakra already? Everything is working out exactly as it is meant to. Trust the journey. You are here for a reason. The only way is love. Be grateful for all that you have so that new blessings can come in. Let go of your need to control things. Oh, this is a beautiful message. Divine intervention. So the crown chakra is just a little bit above your head, slightly behind your head actually, above and slightly behind. It is a gorgeous mauve color, which is a very, very, very light purple. It's a beautiful color. I don't know if you ever remember grape popsicles, the grape flavor. That's the color of this chakra. It's more of a pinkish purple. The color is very hard to describe. I can't find anything around me right now that I could put up to the screen. Or can I? Hang on, guys. Yes, I can. I'm going to see if I can do this. Alright, do you see that? It's exactly like that, actually. I'm glad I looked for that. It's a very beautiful color, okay? Now we are going to spin this chakra, and as we spin it, any dark little spots will fly off. Are you ready? Press on your fan. Spin that chakra in a counterclockwise direction. I know some of you are wondering, which way do I tilt it? Do I tilt it up? It doesn't matter. Spirit knows exactly what you're doing. There, beautiful. Now let's just go right down your body, and as we go to each chakra, you don't have to think about them all at the same time. So we've spun your crown chakra. Let's go down to your intuition chakra. Just spin the world there, almost like you're spinning a little globe on its axis inside your head. Okay, and let some little sparks fly off that. Draw the eyelid out, perpendicular to your eyes, down to your throat. Spin a baby blue round disc around your throat. My goodness, guys, we forgot the heart chakra. Shame on me. All right. Some of you were probably trying to remind me about that there. Thank God we, you know what's funny? My heart chakra is blocked. That's probably why I forgot it. All right, so I'm just going to put up a little green, emerald green color. Oh, is that? I can't get that to show up. That's not really, actually, hang on. Reduce the brightness. Oh, I better not. Maybe I'll, okay. Right, hang on. You'll be kind of, no, that still didn't help. Anyway, it is a very shimmery, oh, wait a minute, maybe this will, yeah, there we go. How about this? The little specks on the outside of this are emerald green. Anyway, pretend you're in the kitchen and you're about to bake some cookies. Pull out a cookie sheet and look down at the cookie sheet, and you realize, oh my goodness, this cookie sheet is green. It's a gorgeous emerald green cookie sheet, and it looks kind of like fish scales or a snake skin emerald green. It's got a little shimmer on it. That's your heart chakra. And it covers the whole space around your chest area, not just by your heart, but the whole chest area. It's huge. So for this one, the best one for this chakra is to think about an animal that you love. Okay? Maybe it's a dog or a cat, and put a little green sweater on your dog or your cat. And yeah, I mean, you're already feeling the love. You're already feeling love if you're thinking about that animal. If not an animal, a person, a daughter, a son, a mother, a father, a brother, a sister, a cousin, a niece, a nephew, a granddaughter, a grandson, grandmother, grandfather, great-grandmother, you get the idea. Or just someone else, your special person. Picture them. And by the way, tomorrow night, if you like, we can clear your person's chakras. It's really fun to do that. And you can do it while you clear your own chakras. If you've listened to this video more than once, if you've been here more than once, you just do the same thing in the morning. You can do some ahs, if you like, while you're clearing your chakras. But you can also include your person in your mind and clear their chakras. So I'm going to read 2 little quotes before we sign off. You've done a fantastic job. I'm going to count down from 5,000 first before we read the quotes. So as I'm counting down these numbers, you're going to fall into a little bit of a deeper sleep or a deeper meditative state. But you won't be completely asleep. You'll still be here listening. 5,000, 4,000, 3,000, 2,000, 1,000. I know that you have been questioning yourself lately and wondering if you are good enough or strong enough to do that which your heart desires to do. This message is here to remind you that you really are more capable of doing it. Rise up and take that leap of faith. If you find yourself seeing reoccurring numbers or words, it is a sign that you are being supported, cared for, and divinely protected by the universe. Beautiful things are about to happen to you. If your journey there will be times where you feel lost and confused, sometimes lonely and angry. These are times of transition. You won't feel these emotions forever. You are transitioning to a better, stronger version of yourself. So shed away those unneeded layers and just keep growing. Excuse me. If you didn't get something you really wanted at this time, if you feel stuck or feel like things are not going according to your plans, know that something bigger is coming. It's something filled with divine magic that couldn't come into your life if you were to receive the little that you are asking for now. Just imagine that Spirit thinks that what you're asking for is not enough. You're getting very sleepy now. You're beginning to go into a very deep state of meditation. And when this tape stops, you're going to feel very relaxed. And tonight, when you do fall asleep, you're going to go into a very, very deep sleep. It will be very restful. And you'll wake up tomorrow, and miracles will have already been created for you overnight, because they are all in the works right now. And I'm so happy that you guys were able to join tonight. And you're going to go into an absolutely wonderful, decadent dream tonight. It's going to be incredible. Isn't sleep wonderful?